Hey guys, it's Kennedy, it's your girl, a whole single. And I just want to stop by for a quick moment today and just say shout outs to all of my subscribers. I love you guys by the gallon. I am so thankful to every one of you have thought it not robbery to join this mission, this motivational, um, enlightening, enriching podcast, a whole single. I appreciate everyone that has shared this podcast with others. And I just thank you so much. And if you find this is useful, and this is a ministry, I want us to uplift each other. Take the things that I'm giving you and pass them along. Share the channel. Let us all grow in wholeness together. And so today I just want to talk about, would you date you? And so you all know that I pray over every episode and I pray over everything that I'm going to say out here in this world because I want God to be pleased with me in the things that I do and the things that I share with other people. Else I would just keep those things to myself if I didn't think they were worthy to be shared. So I thought and I prayed, would you date you? And I start looking at all of my own idiosyncrasies. This is what we call self-awareness in the psychology world. And that means how you feel about other people and how you interpret their feelings towards you. How do you really see yourself? Would you date yourself? Would you be enlightened, enriched, and revived about the person that you are? Are you that happy person that just likes to laugh and go and enjoy life and you don't see things as being too serious? Are you that person that's very serious and everything has to be in line and everything has to be in order and everything has to be just so for you to even survive? And I know some people that break down over a lint ball. They take a picture and they had a lint ball on their shirt and it was like, oh my God, erase that picture. You can't share that picture. I have a piece of lint on I mean, really like that. I know some people. But would you date you? I think that happy people like happy people. Misery loves company. So, are you a happy person? Would you date you? I mean, look deep down. I did. And I saw some things that I was like, I don't know if I would want to be around you all the time if you did this. I don't know how close a person could get to you if you're closed up and you're not willing to share information. These are the things I looked at with myself. If someone asks you, well, I'd like to get to learn a little bit more about you. Do I automatically go into, oh, this sounds like an interview question? Am I getting ready to be interviewed or is this going to be a date? And or am I that person that freely, hey, I already have what I'm going to say to you. I already have, what information I'm going to share with you at what time, as far as where we are in this friendship, dateship relationship. The closer you get, maybe the more information you share. But what am I willing to share it? Am I a fun loving person? Do I want to go out and do things? These are the things that I really want to ask about myself. Ask this about yourself. Would you date you? Think about really seriously. Do you, do you make up the bed in the morning? Now that's a little further than dating because once we pass dating when we're worrying about making up the bed. But those things like how clean, or clingy are you? Or are you a person that, disconnect from people really quick and, you can speak to someone today and never speak to them again in life or speak to them today and, and when you see them again, hey, how you doing? But that's all you got for them. What kind of person would you be today? Me, myself, I'm going to give you this quick tidbit and then I have to rush on. But I, and I would say 15 years ago, I wouldn't have dated him. I wouldn't have liked that person because she was a little selfish and very spoiled. And, sometimes not willing to see the other person's view. The deeper I got into the ministry and start seeing God's way, the more relaxed I became in some of those stringent things that I would do and stringent habits. And this has to be here and everything needs to line up. I started putting one vase on the counter and then one thing that was flat. It didn't have to always match up. Everything had to be the same height on each side. Those kind of things I looked at. Wow, what would somebody that wants to be around you on a constant basis think of you when you are so structured and everything? And they say, well, honey, I just want to, let's just go for a drive. And you're like, well, where are we going? I need to know where we're going before I can go. I mean, would you date that person? Think about who you are and some of the things that you have on the inside, some of the ways you have, and ask yourself, would I date me? Would I be? Would I have fun with this person? Would I enjoy going somewhere or nowhere with this person? With yourself? Maybe take yourself out on a date. I plan on doing this just very soon. Going out on a date, looking around, seeing what I see. Well, you guys know I will take myself out anyway, anytime, anyway. I am Batman all by myself. I don't need a Robin. And it's nice to have, but hey, Catwoman too. So, hey, listen, this is what I'm saying. Think about who you are on the inside, your habits, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you treat people, the way you share information about yourself, the way you guard information about yourself. Would you be willing to tell certain things? Think about this. And if you were the person that was dating you, how would that make you feel when you're asking this person to learn more about them and they're guarded, or they give too much information, or you give the wrong kind of information, or you talk about your ex all the time, or you talk about things that happen, or that work so good. And if you weren't that optimistic of a person, or if you're really too optimistic and too happy and everything is just fine, fine, lovely, lovely, think about, would you date you? Do some self-reflection and see, would I date me? What kind of cool date would I be? Will I be able to be comfortable with me? Would I be able to laugh with me and joke with me? Or would I be one of those, oh, I don't joke? So what would you be to yourself if you were dating you? Take a look at those questions and it will help you to relax some things and maybe enhance some things, build up some other things, so that when you are strong and confident in who you are and you're whole and you decide to go out on that date, you can be the best you that you are for that other person, because you've done that self-reflection. You've done that I date me and what would I do on a date with me, to the point where you've smoothened that stone. David had those few smooth stones, and didn't take but one. Smooth your stone, polish that stone. And sometimes you have to even what? You have to crack that stone just to make sure all you can see all of the good nutrients and the minerals that's inside. Yes, sometimes we have a harder stone that guards us so harshly that people can't get in. Come on now, let's crack that stone open and see what kind of beautiful minerals that's in there that we can enhance. A diamond is a stone. Okay. So anyway, guys, I just want to stop by for a brief moment and say to you, I love you. Thank you so much, all of you, for subscribing to A Whole Single. Let's be whole out there, okay? Until next time, this is your girl Kennedy, A Whole Single. I love you guys by the gallons. Peace, love, and chicken grease. And that is it, guys. Have an awesome rest of your day.